I retract my statement.
The TV camera talks to little what's the daughter's name?
I don't know. You saw Die Hard 5.
Yeah, 4.
I'm not watching it.
Lucy
She's in
McLean. Lucy McLean.
She's in 5, isn't she?
She's in 4.
Oh.
Lucy McLean.
Lucy, right.
Thank you.
Like 7 times.
Cheers.
We're not listening to you.
Sad face.
It's mean.
I gotta say that because it's radio. This is radio, Hans.
Dude.
Put the gun away.
That is...
Steve, put the gun away.
Fuck you. Trust me, that
Put
is
your
never...
penis away, Justin.
But we never wear clothes doing this. You're new to this. You'll get it out. Trust me, it has never stopped us from doing visual gags on this podcast.
It
never
will.
stopped us ever.
Theater of the Mind.
Yes.
We get the ultimate fight.
Mm-hmm.
John McClane versus Carl.
Yes. And although I couldn't see it, apparently, in the scene where he wraps up Carl's neck and hangs him, if you look over his shoulder, apparently there's a shot where you can actually see the actual actor plays Carl watching. I haven't seen it. I watched it today. I could not see it. But apparently it is there.
Legend.
Yes.
So they take the hostages to the roof because the plan is they'll bring the hostage to the roof.
Yeah, because they've got it.
Because they know the helicopters coming aren't.
They know there's a double cross
Yeah.
coming, so they expect that the FBO shoot. They'll blow it all up, and then they'll think that the terrorist died with the explosion because the FBI. Shot
and then
them up
he basically is like, well, aren't they going to know we're not dead? He's like, who cares? By the time they sift through all the rubble, we'll be on a desert island collecting 20%. So
ridiculous, even if you're rich.
Yeah, I know. But this is where we
finance guy.
This is where we get the FBI guys in the fucking helicopter.
J&J on the
one of my
just like fucking Sagan.
like, isn't it slick? I was in junior high, dickhead. Which is still one of my favorite lines. The delivery is amazing.
So Carl, gets killed, gets hung, breaks his neck just like his brother.
Yep.
Al Leong gets killed.
His name is Bob Genghis Khan. However, I want to point out the chocolate bar scene from earlier.
Yeah.
By the way, improvised.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
Because he's like stationed at like a little snack station.
Yeah, and he's like standing there holding the gun, and then he just sort of looks down.
Looks around.
And then sort of looks around, is like, am I going to get in trouble if I take this? I'm like, dude, you're holding the place hostage. Eat all the chocolate you want. You're Bob Genghis Khan.
And then he grabs a Crunch Bar.
And we learned from Bill and Ted that he really likes Twinkies.
He does.
He probably likes
sugary
snacks.
Oh my god. Bob Genghis Khan used the phone booth to plant the fucking 1,000-year-old Twinkie in the Nakatomi building just for John McClane to find. Fuck, we figured it out.
Bill and Ted and Die Hard in the same universe. Same universe.
Yes.
The roof explodes without the hostages because John
got rid of them. Yeah.
And the FBI dies. And then my favorite delivery of a line. We're going to need some more FBI guys. He just says it so sincerely.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to miss those guys.
Yeah. We're going to need some more. Like, he doesn't know what to do now. He's like, we're going to need some more FBI guys.
All right, am I back in charge now? Or what?
So this scene where John jumps off the building, this was the first scene that they filmed with Bruce Willis. Now, Bruce Willis was filming Moonlighting at the same time. So he was filming Moonlighting during the day, and then at night...
Moonlighting while doing this film?
Well done. You beat me to it, though. Fuck you. So this was the first shot he ever filmed. And when he jumped and they blew the building... He almost missed the fucking airbag he was supposed to land on, and he would have been injured as fuck. And after he was done and he was finished shaking up, whatever, he went to John McTiernan and was like, why didn't you film that near the end of the shoot? Like, that just seems like that would be the time to shoot the big stunt. And he goes, yeah, if you got hurt, then we'd have to shoot the whole movie again with someone else. So...
Point.
He's got a point, but 1980s film shoots. Just saying.
Argyle.
Yep. Who's been... partying.
Oh, the
whole movie.
Hitting up that mini bar, having a good time.
My question
Calling
is...
up ladies.
When does Argyle piss? Like, how does he do it? Because he does not leave that limousine, and he's been drinking up a storm.
The scenes that we see, but he's in a parking garage.
Yeah, but when is he going to leave? Because if he left, he would have seen that fucking truck or something. Like, he's been...
Only if he
or
left
maybe he
only
would
at
have
the
heard
end
gunshots.
Also, a truck in the parking garage isn't going to cause them concern.
What about gunshots? And
Gunshots
explosions?
he can't. Well,
again, he has to step out for a piss while they're going on. The scene's not constant gunshots and explosion.
There's a lot of... first of all, I question the fact that he wouldn't hear at least the fucking explosion from the
C4?
the building, or the bazooka.
The building one for sure, because the
John
building
would
blows
shake.
up like the first 3 floors of that building.
Yeah, the building would shake.
Yeah.
So he
Probably
would
just
notice.
thought it was an earthquake.
Maybe. It is Los Angeles. Yeah, that's true.
But he takes out Theo. Theo's about to get the car ready for the getaway.
Yeah.
Crashes into
Because
Theo, punches him out.
he finally hears on the radio that the terrorists have taken over the Nakatomi building. And he's just like, wait, what the fuck? That's where I am.
Nakatomi.
Yeah.
So he takes out Theo.
Mm-hmm.
He assumes he's a bad guy. He assumed right.
Yeah. When you see an ambulance wheel out of a truck
you're
like
like-
that, it's suspicious.
And they tell you terrorists have taken
Yeah.
over Nakatomi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a little
He put two and two together.
it
crashes-
doesn't require a genius to combine those two things.
That's pretty simple work there.
But he KOs
And
Theo.
Argyle is sharp.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty fast.
That they
Fast,
established
Argyle.
immediately that he's pretty fast.
He's pretty fast.
We get the showdown with John and Hans,
Yes.
where more Christmas comes into play
Mhm.
because he has a second
Season's
gun
greetings.
The gun is wrapped in
Gift wrap.
Gift wrap.
to his back
Mm-hmm.
with only 2 bullets, so he has to make it count.
Yep.
The final confrontation where he's got Holly.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's got Holly in, he's got the gun to Holly's head, and they have their fucking final discussion. Then basically, John just starts laughing, ha 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 ha, and all the fucking the security guard guy's laughing, everybody's laughing, and then he just says Holly, and then he pulls the gun, bang bang, both hit. Hans is only maimed,
Yeah.
but the security guard guy,
Well, that's
right through the eyes, he did.
Yeah.
DED did.
And then she grabs him by the watch.
Yeah.
Grabs him by the watch.
He grabs her by the
Rolex.
watch, and then basically John comes in, unclips the watch, and then we get the fantastic slow-mo shot of Hans Gruber falling
Because
to his
Rickman
death.
didn't know it was coming.
Rickman had no fucking
They
clue
went
it was
on
coming.
one.
Yeah, they basically,
We'll give you a count of 3.
they basically
Al.
Ellised him. They Ellised him of I'll give you a count of 3, bang! He down, yeah. He had no fucking clue. He looked terrified, and he's he's falling. He's on a model.
Yeah.
He's still falling 20 feet.
Yeah.
So that's not a small amount. So he's gonna be a little
And
fucking
again,
scared.
for a guy who's never done a movie, never done
Mhm.
any stunts like this, to be
Yes.
dropped even on a bungee, a set, whatever, he's just still
That's still
oh, God.
Jesus.
Like,
Yeah.
again, this is a guy who flinched during the
Mhm.
gunshot stuff, so he's
Mhm.
all new to this. So we get outside. We think it's over.
Yes.
Paper's falling
Mhm.
like snow.
Yeah. Right. Because it's Christmas.
The weather outside is frightful.
It is.
Al Holly.
Mm-hmm.
He looks through the crowd. He's just like,
Like,
that's the
that's
guy
the
I've
guy."
been talking to.
Based on what? I don't know why you think it's him, but hey, I'm glad it is. Although at the same time,
What if it wasn't like, who are you? Get away
at
from
the same time, Al looks at him and smiles.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
Al
he's-
fucking knows, because that dude looks like he's been through some shit.
They went through it together.
Mm-hmm.
So, Holly punches out Dick.
Yeah, because that's what you do.
And they're wheeling Carl out, who's not dead.
Yeah, somehow he survived the strangling.
Yeah, and he gets shot by
Mhm.
Al, who
Yeah.
I guess has mustered up the courage to pull out his piece once again.
Well, it's kill or be killed.
Yeah. So I guess it's establishing that now he can go back to being a beat cop.
Mm-hmm. Well, he could, but he never does.
Yeah, because it's just like
In Die Hard 2, he's behind a desk. So.
which I think would be safer anyways. I'm sure.
I mean, I don't think this was an implication that he can go back to being full-fledged cop. I think this is just him going,
He just got over
I
it.
was able to fucking kill somebody for the greater good.
Yeah.
You know?
So
It set up multiple future possibilities.
It did, except it didn't happen because
No,
in
it
Die
did.
Hard 2, he
He
clearly
went
is-
back to it, but
Yeah.
it showed that he could. If
He could
wanted
have,
to.
yes.
But I think he realized with a family, he wants to
Mhm.
make sure he's still around.
That's true.
Be
That's
nice and
true.
safe. By the desk. Argyle
Mm-hmm.
drives off Holly and John's like, well, if this is your ID for Christmas, I can't wait for New Year's. And then we end the movie
Although
with
we had,
Christmas
sorry,
song.
there was one fantastic moment where fucking Al pulls the gun on Argyle's car.
Oh, yeah.
He's with me.
Yep. Well, because he comes firing out.
He's got the gun right ready to kill him
You just
too.
gave a great. They should have made the sequel take place at that New Year's.
Yeah,
That's Die Hard 2.
I mean, shit. In 24, fucking Jack Bauer saves the entire world in a fucking day. Why couldn't he do it in like a week?
Like, it's like,
Twice
oh,
he could save the world.
Right?
So yeah, again we end with them kissing and they're in love
Everyone's
again.
happy, and then the weather outside is frightful. So again, Christmas movie.
Yeah. I think we've like you guys said.
keep talking.
Let it-
I just wanted to let him go. Hey,
Yeah.
it's Christmas
No,
special.
he's gonna have the background music.
I think it's established, like you guys said. The debate's over. Anyone who was debating,
You're just at this point a flat earther. You're just denying because you want to be different.
either that or people have just given up. They're just like, fine, just you can have it. It's a Christmas
Yeah.
movie. I don't
Yeah,
actually care.
That's the other thing. Like, it really seems like you got to be kind of a dick to be like, you know what? It's not just because.
Well, yeah,
Who
you're gonna
cares?
always get those guys.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
Die Hard.
Mm-hmm.
So for next week,
We're not there yet.
no,
No,
yeah.
we have to do our usual
that's
shit.
true.
You know, we have other things to do.
Because we'll have 3 people who can give a rating.
That's
for
right.
MVPs.
That's right. So
For my MVP,
MVP.
I have to give it to Hans. I mean, that's his first performance in a film.
That is. I mean, but he's a theater actor from England. Like, yeah, no shit, he's good.
Because it's one of those things where he had a long career,
That's
and
true.
to this day, people still Hans Gruber.
Oh, well, that was one of the reasons he didn't want to do the film in the first place, because he didn't want people to typecast him as a villain, which he did fight with most of his career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of have to give it to him too. I think he might be my MVP.
You know, there's people. You know, there's obviously Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Some could even say Al. You know,
I like
Reginald Johnson.
the hacker dude and the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, there's an argument to
His
be made
lines
there.
are all big.
That is
secular.
true. I mean, I can't tell you how many times you and I have quoted.
Yeah.
And the quarterback
He
is toast.
He is ultimately quotable. So
He
get him.
is. He's as quotable as everyone else, and has like half the screen time, which I think is fantastic.
Aaron's
Every
MVP
line-
is
every-
Theo.
I'll
thank you.
allow that. I'll allow that. I'm still sticking with Alan Rickman, but definitely an honorable mention would definitely go to Theo. So
As
I'll
far
give you that.
as ratings,
Yes.
I forgot what I was gonna give my.
See, I make mine
Title.
up on the spot, so you're slacking, son.
Yeah, I'm way off.
I still don't even know what mine is, so you're gonna have to literally. You're gonna
Oh,
have to.
of course,
Yeah.
Jesus. 9
Mm-hmm.
boobies out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, that's an honest answer. I am gonna have to give it. I'm giving it 10 Bob Genghis Khan stolen chocolate bars.
You were debating whether 9 or 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm giving it 10 just because it's a fantastic fucking movie, but I've had so many great memories of watching that movie that I think it builds it up to a 10 because I don't think I haven't. There's a reason Aaron's here, and I think we forgot to mention it. Aaron and I, for God, how many years did we?
Well over a decade.
Well over a decade, probably closer to 2 decades. We have been getting together every single year to watch Die Hard and several other films.
Justin was in short pants.
Yeah, really. Since he was knee-high to a grasshopper. Or a little shaver, if you will. So long before there was a debate whether this was a Christmas movie, we've been calling it a Christmas movie, and we've gotten together, had some drinks, watched Die Hard and sundry other movies, just because it's been our Christmas movie. So
This was the centerpiece.
it really was. It absolutely was. The start of it was, let's watch Die Hard because it's Christmas and it's Die Hard and it's a Christmas movie. So I'm giving it a 10 just because that's the greatest memories watching it have been.
Your history.
That is my thing, yeah.
Aaron?
I am giving it 10 quarterbacks toasting over an open fire and a partridge in a pear tree.
That is fair.
I'll
And that
give you
should have been more of the reference in the movie if
Yeah.
you want to make it more Christmassy. So yeah, obviously 9 or 10. It's still, again, this is the 30th year.
Yes.
Fox has now officially leaned into it. They've just recently put out for Christmas time a recut trailer for Die Hard.
Calling it the greatest Christmas movie story ever told.
Because money.
If you buy
Yeah.
it, because if you want to buy the 30th anniversary Blu-ray, the box is an ugly Christmas sweater.
So I'm saying that Aaron and I started a trend almost 20 years ago. I'm calling it that we did it. I don't care.
Tastemakers. You two tastemakers.
No one can say we didn't, so I'm just saying we did it. Good for us.